去看一看，月亮代表我的心。甜蜜蜜，你笑得甜蜜蜜，好像花儿开在春风里，开在春风里。在哪里，在哪里见过你？你的笑容这样熟悉，我一时想不起。见过你，你的笑容这样熟悉，我一时想不起。在哪里见过你？你的笑容这样熟悉，我一时想不起。在梦里，梦里见过你。甜蜜笑得多甜蜜，是你，是你，梦见的就是你。在哪里，在哪里见过你？你的笑容这样熟悉，我一时想不起。在梦里。一阵阵雨飘落大地，蒙蒙的烟，蒙蒙的雨，叫我想起你，可爱的可爱的你，就像小雨，为我带来淡淡柔情，那样甜蜜。你对我有真情，喜欢你，让我俩惺惺相惜，不论在何时，也不论在何地， 永远保持淡淡柔情，就像那绵绵小雨，滋润你我的心房，使爱情更美丽。
It's working, yeah. Okay. No, thank you all of you for attending this ceremony. We shall start by inviting Ako, who's the oldest son, siblings amongst us. So could I invite Ako to come up and give a speech or give a eulogy? Where's Ako? Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. And first and foremost, a very big thank you for coming in to come and celebrate with us. Today is not a day of mourning. Today is a day of celebration for our dear departed mom, who has passed 100 years old. Okay. And we are here to celebrate her and not mourning for the loss of her that she have achieved. My mother was born in Singapore, and she grew up in Sikamat, lived in JB, and she lived in Sydney, where that was the last place for her. She's a very pretty soft-spoken. She's pretty. She's a very soft-spoken woman. Never or very seldom have any harsh words for any of us, all her children. She's very, very talented. Although she didn't have any education, she could read and write Chinese. All right. She was very creative. She was a very good cook. She could create new dishes. She was good in embroidery. She was good in sewing. And on top of that, she was also a very efficient home carer. I mean, look at that, 9 children. And she brought up each and every one of us. None of us were ever hungry. Not all of us were clothed. Right? And she loves all of us equally. And of course, the other fact is, even educated all of us to the best of our ability. Right? You see, my father was a very lowly paid government servant. And mother, of course, was the home carer. All right. And with that meager surname, between the two of them, they could bring all us, 9 of us, up. And we never had any, we were never deprived of anything. Because why? To make up for the small income, father went to gamble every night. He was a professional gambler. He was a champion mahjong player, one of the best mahjong player in Johor Bahru. Everybody wanted him to play mahjong, and he played to earn extra to supplement us. That was his job. And mother's job was to take care of everybody. And I know it because many times sometimes we ran out of money, we ran out of rice. And we had to make borrowings. And I, being the eldest, was a runner. I would run and go and collect and pay and things like that. So I can remember it. All right? And then because we were living in the vicinity of a hospital, we had a lot of relatives. And every time the relatives goes to hospital, the first place they come is our house. And I can tell you this, both my parents, whoever comes to our house, we will feed them, we will house them, no question asked. No matter who they are, whatever we have, if they are willing to share, we share with them, they live with us. No one was turned away. Now, although my mother, those who have seen my mother knows that she's not a very big-sized woman. She's a very small, fragile woman, okay? But when it comes to work, she's a giant, okay? She's a giant. You see, during, by herself, when my parents celebrated their 25th anniversary, they were something like 40 guests. My mother single-handedly prepared the banquet for all those 40 people. And she did it again at the 40th anniversary. That was the two major big events that she did it by herself. And because at the 40, the children grew up, they could help her. But at 25, we were all there. And she did it herself, all right? She creates new dishes. She can bake and at the same time look after children. We will never find such a mother, such a giant of a mother ever again. And she's also very pretty, very patient with us. Seldom has a harsh word for us. She may get angry, but she never, maybe a shout. All right, but she's very, very patient. And, you know, as that, her favorite goddess was Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin has blessed her, gave her the 100 years. Now she has 9 children. I don't know how many grandchildren, but she also has 11 great-grandchildren. Okay, then coming to her age. Now, officially, when she came to Australia, she recorded her age, her date of birth as 1925. So makes her 99 this year. But we did a check the other 2 days, and we found a birth certificate. And that recorded her date of birth as 1923, which makes Mother today 101 years old. And that is why we say, we celebrate. We are not mourning you, Ma. We are celebrating for your achievement. And then, now my final say for her. Now, we are all 9 of us. We are all here, 9 of us. Each of us has a different character. Each of us have a different ambition. Each of us behaves differently. And each of us has a different purpose in life. Now, in any circumstances, in any way, the 9 of us would have broken up, all right? But we stayed together until she's 101 because she's such a strong glue. She glued us all together. But that glue, unfortunately, broke down 2 days ago. So from now on, we are all on our own, and now we got to rely on ourselves. After today, there's no bond. So my final promise to Mother is that we all 9 siblings must now make the attempt to try and stay united without her cement. All right? We must forgive, forget, and be friends with each other, all for Mother's sake. All right? And the first test of that event will be at Maddie's wedding in October. All right? That will be the first time we're going to meet without the presence of Mother. All right? And I hope we really, I know she'll be watching that event. Let's not disappoint her. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, Akko. Well, Tan Wee Keng. So mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother to us all. What more would we ask for? She was an amazing woman. Who would have thought a tiny person like her could give birth to 9 of us, all born at home? She must have endured a great deal of pain and joy with each birth. She got married in a hurry just as the Japanese arrived and endured the occupation no matter how hard and dangerous it was. She almost single-handedly raised us all, provided us with our basic needs, making sure food is always on the table. With whatever meager amount of money she could have salvaged, she managed to provide. She did it without complaint. She persevered and went on dutifully. I'm sure all of my brothers and sisters would agree with that. Yes? That's right. So yes, what an amazing woman. What a beautiful woman she was. She was kind, well-loved, and respected in the community. She was generous within her means. I remember she would harvest the rambutans. Remember the big rambutans behind our house? And share them with the neighbors. She would make bakchang and give a bundle each to the neighbors and father's workmates as well. She would make cakes, biscuits to give to the neighbors in Chinese New Year. Yes, we were poor, but there were other people who were poorer. I'm sure all of you remembered a barefooted old lady, do you remember? Who regularly visited us carrying goods with a shoulder yoke. When she comes to the house, Mom would give her food and drinks, but she would also buy almost all her goods so that she went home with less weight to carry. She would house any nephews and nieces who needed a place to stay. Yes, she was a beautiful woman. In the end, she lived till she's 100. In the last few years of her life, she had dementia, but we are blessed because she could be managed at home and gave us joy in taking care of her like she did for all of us when we were all growing up. We had many happy moments at dinner table. She loved her food and a glass of wine or two. I swear that she was drunk on a few times that she was with us. But luckily she didn't fall. So a million thanks to all those who look after her, especially Doris, for looking after her unselfishly, lovingly, and professionally. I say, without Doris, she may not have lived as long. So thank you, Doris, from the bottom of our hearts, and we are ever so grateful to you. Stand up, Doris. You couldn't ask for a better daughter, so dedicated. Okay, so I now invite Jade and Pearl, being her grandchildren, to say something. Jade, Pearl?
Is that still okay? Oh, it's a big turnout.
I was expecting to do this in front of your family.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Pearl.
And I'm Jade.
We're here on behalf of all our cousins to share a little about our beautiful grandmother, whom we affectionately address as Mama. Mama had 9 children before the age of 34, 12 grandchildren from her late 40s through to her mid-70s, and great-grandchildren from her mid-80s, totaling 11 to date. How blessed were we that Mama was there to carry and cuddle us as babies, and have been there to carry and cuddle our children as babies too. When I asked my cousins what about Mama they remembered most, McDonald's serviettes came to mind. Whenever she went to McDonald's to collect her free seniors coffee or to purchase a serve of fries, away would come with her also a wad of serviette papers. Mama was quite a collector. It wasn't just McDonald's serviettes.
Mama loved cute little things. There was once we had a family Christmas gathering some time back. And when everyone left, my son Arun was packing away his toys and was looking for his Paw Patrol figures. He searched high and low, and he was getting told off by me, going, "Come on, you should have packed your toys away." And then later we get a message from Ai. Little did we know, Grandma had kidnapped them that night, and she had taken a little photo of 3 little figurines in the dark. They were very sad. Little say they will return, and they got reunited, so Arun has his Paw Patrols again.
She loved little knickknacks and would often take them out, look them over, and then before putting them away again carefully. It was a favorite pastime of hers. Sadly, language was a barrier for us with her. We failed to learn her dialect, and communication was challenging that often resulted in hand gestures and facial expressions. I was fortunate enough to be able to communicate with her a little with my limited Mandarin. One day in conversation with her during my teenage years, she pointed at Gong Gong and told me, 我不喜欢他. I don't like him. I remember laughing, only for her to give me a look that said, I'm being serious, why are you laughing? Saying, 真的, really, it's the truth. Because of our inability to speak her dialect, she decided to learn how to speak a small amount of English.
So when I was little, back in Malaysia, Mama used to ask me to teach her English. In return, she would teach me Chinese. She was a star student. I pretty much failed, as displayed by my lack to converse in Chinese. But Mama, I would have picked out my ABC books, my 1, 2, 3 books. I sat down with Grandma and went through the alphabets, and she did really well. She spoke better than, well, I clearly can't, so it didn't work that way.
She had come to understand English pretty well and completely understood us. She would surprise us now and again answering in English, giving us a, yes, I know, when we look at her in surprise. Mama always made sure we were fed, be it proper meal or snacks.
Or as Jody shared, peeled grapes on a bench outside of Coles for her.
Or lollies she would sneak to us without our parents knowing. Our Gold King Hawk remembered there being an endless supply of Horflix given to us when we were little during Chinese New Year at Mama and Gong Gong's house in Johor Bahru, which could explain our love for it till today. One of her phrases often used was, I gimme you, when she was giving us something. This would be accompanied by a cheeky smile and raised eyebrows before opening her clenched fist to reveal what's inside. This trademark cheeky smile of Mama's, coupled with a word or two in English to strangers, often brought about smiles all around. People often told us how cute our Mama was and how they wanted to take her home.
Yep. A number of times we were like, no, Grandma's ours, leave her alone. It is both sad and a joyous occasion to have said goodbye to our Mama today. Joyous in that we will celebrate her life of 100 years, remembering the many good memories together as a family. A drink or two we will have for you today, knowing your love for alcohol. I was very awed in seeing how well she could handle her alcohol.
She would down it like water, so Jono says. Mama, we love you, and we miss you dearly already.
Yes, I remember when we were in Italy in the train. I think a stranger offered her chocolate. We were worried that Doris and I were worried that he might take her away. That's how cute she was. Yeah, he was in the train. I think Jihya, this is the second oldest son. He would like to say something, so I'll get him to say something before Arun, yeah? Okay.
I'm Jingkwa, the third in the family. I'll make it short because what has been said about my mother has already been said, so I wouldn't go into that. But after she, we went through some of the photographs that she had, and wow, she was the most beautiful lady, in her days, and even on the final day. So, very beautiful indeed. And probably let's explain why I'm also good looking. So, now, not only that, actually, like my brother mentioned, a great cook, very talented cook. She loved food. And I think, but unfortunately, not many of the siblings was able to keep up with that. So, but I think the closest person would be Joyce. You are very close to that. Thank you very much, Joyce. And then the other person I like to mention is Doris. But I think my brother has already said what I wanted to say. So Doris, thank you. You're the most beautiful sister I have, the youngest. So my mom, my super lady, of course there was a Superman. Actually, it's my father, our dad. And mom, she's a superwoman. Thank you very much.
I now invite Arun. Arun represents the great-grand.
Just one great.
Great-grand. Okay.
One great. Can see?
He's going to say it first. All of you together.
Baby. Pick up baby. You pick up baby. No? Okay.
Come. Stand on this side. You stand there. Come stand. This way.
Good morning, I'm Maroon and one of 11 great-grandchildren of Lama. Today I'll be doing a reading from John chapter 16, verse 22. So with you, now is your time of grief, but I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy. We had hoped that Lama would have made it to 100, as we have been planning a big party for her. Now we have learnt that it should have been last year. We will miss you, Lama, and we wish that you are still alive so that we can give you big cuddles. And my sister Maya could continue to sneak you sweets. I would now like to read a poem titled Legacy Love. A wife, a mother, a grandma, and a great-grandma too. This is the legacy we have from you. You taught us love and how to fight. You gave us strength, you gave us might. A stronger person would be hard to find. And in your heart, you were always kind. You fought for us all in one way or another. Not just as a wife, not just as a mother. For all of us, you gave your best. And now the time has come for you to rest. So go in peace, you've earned your sleep. Your love in our hearts we will eternally keep.
Thank you. Now, I think Jono has put together a video. Jono, where's Jono? Yep. Huh? Jono is one of her great-grandson. Could we play the video? Okay.
相思河畔见到你，就像那春风吹进我心里。 我要轻轻地告诉你，不要把我忘记。自从相思河畔别了你，无限的痛苦埋在我心里。我要轻轻地告诉你，不要把我忘记。寒风寂寂，我们俩相思在两地。无限凄凄，只剩下一片回忆，一片回忆。自从相思河畔别了你，无限的痛苦埋在我心里。我要轻轻地告诉你，不要把我忘记。从相思河畔别了你，无限的痛苦埋在我心里。我要轻轻地告诉你，不要把我忘记。有谁两相依？晴空万里，北雁向南飞，穿过了花楼溪。早已知道英雄心，不会有好运气。两相依，两相依，只有在睡梦里。晚风起，夕阳低，柳摇曳。徘徊在花影柳堤，有谁两相依？晴空万里，北雁向南飞， 今宵多珍重，我俩临别意，愿太阳快升东。我俩临别意，要再见在梦中。我俩临别意，愿太阳快升东。我俩临别意，要再见在梦中。
我不是今生的这一劫，没有了。
Isn't she beautiful? Now you know why we love her so much. Well, everybody does. So all life must come to an end, and Mother will now rest in peace, and she will never fade in our memory. We love her very much, and we'll cherish our time with her. What a great mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother to all of us. I now invite everybody to pay their last respect to her by picking up a flower from the bouquet and place it in the casket. Then this ceremony will end. Let's start with Akko, with immediate members of the family. All of you are welcome to join us for a sumptuous meal at 49 Eastgate Avenue, East Killara. Okay. At 11 o'clock, 11 a.m.
惺惺相惜，不论在何时，也不论在何地，永远保持淡淡柔情，就像那绵绵小雨。滋润你我的心房，使爱情更美丽。 情，共度过好时光。那是一个好地方，高山青青流水长，陪伴着我们俩。初恋第一次为那么甜，怎不叫人向往？我记得有一个地方，我永远永远不能忘。我和他在那里定下了情，共度过好时光。那是一个好地方，高山青青流水长，陪伴着我们俩。初恋第一次为那么甜，怎不叫人向往？那是一个好地方，高山青青流水长，陪伴着我们俩。初恋第一次为那么甜，怎不叫人向往？初恋第一次为那么甜，怎不叫人向往？山上哪有路，路难行嘞。弯弯啊，曲曲，一层又一层嘞。像个要去看小妹妹，不怕山高路不平嘞。山上那石头大又
These two. This one? Nightclubs is starting now. Okay, thank you so much, Paul. Huh? Heavy? Oh, there's two, I see. Yes, she's an amazing woman. Thank you so much.
Yeah.